You can break a rule, miss a deadline, say something slightly rude, and if you're attractive, you are statistically more likely to be forgiven. This sounds unfair, because it is, and it happens every single day. There's a psychological bias called the halo effect. It quietly influences how we judge people, without us even realizing it. Here's how it works. When someone has one positive trait, your brain assumes they have more. If someone is physically attractive, your brain fills in the blanks. They must be smart. They seem trustworthy. They probably work hard. They feel competent. None of those qualities are proven, but your brain connects them automatically. It's a mental shortcut, and shortcuts are powerful. Studies show that attractive people are more likely to get hired. They often receive higher starting salaries. They are rated as more capable in job interviews, even when their qualifications are identical to someone else's. In classroom settings, teachers tend to assume attractive students are more intelligent. In social situations, attractive individuals are seen as more friendly and socially skilled. And in some court studies, attractive defendants have received lighter sentences than less attractive defendants accused of the exact same crime. Same action, different judgment. Why does this happen? Because your brain is designed for speed, not fairness. Attractiveness is processed in milliseconds, long before logic has time to step in. From an evolutionary perspective, our brains learn to associate clear skin, facial symmetry, and healthy features with strong genetics. Healthy meant good survival odds. Good survival odds meant safety. And safety meant trust. So your brain built a shortcut. Attractive equals safe. Safe equals good. Good equals competent. But here's the problem. Modern society is not a prehistoric village. Attractiveness does not equal intelligence. It does not equal kindness. It does not equal honesty. Yet the bias remains, and it affects more than dating. It influences who gets promoted, who becomes a leader, who gets believed, who gets a second chance. Imagine two employees make the same mistake at work. One is polished, confident, well-presented. The other is socially awkward and average-looking. Without meaning to, managers may interpret the mistake differently. One becomes a small slip. The other becomes a sign of incompetence. The behavior is identical. The interpretation is not. That is the halo effect in action. And the scariest part? Most people genuinely believe they are being objective. We like to think we judge people based on merit, but our brains are constantly filling in gaps with assumptions. You might trust someone too quickly, overestimate their skills, ignore red flags, all because they look good. This doesn't mean attractive people don't work hard. Many absolutely do. The issue isn't individuals, it's unconscious bias, and unconscious bias shapes systems. Hiring decisions, leadership opportunities, social influence, even justice. So what can you do about it? Pause. Slow down your first impression. When you instantly like someone, ask yourself why. Is it their behavior, their ideas, their character, or is it just presentation? Awareness doesn't erase bias completely, but it weakens it. Because once you see the halo effect, you start noticing it everywhere. In interviews, on social media, in politics, in everyday conversations. Your brain is powerful, but it is not neutral. And the more you understand its shortcuts, the more control you gain over your decisions. Because fairness doesn't happen automatically. It happens intentionally.